by the time I'm playing this. So uh, at the moment, a lot of shit things happened. Um, oh, it's been quite a game actually. I've also played Beyond the Souls, like I think you know or don't know. But Beyond the Souls is from the same makers as this game. But I've gotta say, Heavy Rain is a really nice game. It's kind of the same gameplay. Uh, yeah, it's just off the hook. So as I put in the title, there are what the fuck moments, but it's just not one what the fuck moment. It's all over again, every single time. My heart is beating sometimes like fuck. I've got heart diseases, so um, I really don't recommend this game if you have something with your heart. You know, because the adrenaline I have sometimes is way too much. Also, I have a little bit of autism, and yeah, it really doesn't work out that well. Um, I'm too much into my characters at the moment, so so you know that. I've found out who the origami killer is. Whoa! But the most what fuck is the origami killer is actually dead. There's literally a grave on the graveyard with his name on it, not the origami killer, just John Steppard. So there is actually a grave, so he is dead, but he's the origami killer. But what? So is he alive or is he dead and is he a ghost? That's the kind of question that's in my head and it's popping all up. Also, Ethan thinks he just kidnapped his own kid and let him die. Like, the thought I also have is Sean gonna be alive or not? You know, the first few moments into the game yesterday, yes, I just have the game since yesterday and I'm already this far, I guess. Just because it's a good game and I can't handle it. All that well, I have to know who's the killer. Last, I really do have to know. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop up my microphone a little bit better so you can really get understand me. Ugh, I should have set it up better. Oh, what the hell. Hopla. So yeah, I hope you can hear me right. I've not just texted. So yeah, where was I? So we know who the killer is. We just don't know yet if he's like dead or alive. The other thing is, so the first few moments into the game, I was like, Ethan just got divorced with his wife, his beautiful, gorgeous wife, and yeah, Sean was there at the time, and he was so down. He was so depressed. He wasn't lively anymore. He was like he was. It was like he was dead inside, but he's not dead inside because he's scared, so he can't be that way, I guess. Jason died also, so it's so sad. It's all based on sadness, but that's not why it's called Heavy Rain. It's called Heavy Rain because all the killing happens when it's raining that heavily. So, and I really wish that at the end of the game, Sean will be alive. If not, I'm gonna cry. Like, here, let's not do that. Okay, let's just reset the game and just start. from the point where I am. You also see how much millimeter there's been fallen since Sean was missing.
Ethan,
115.
are you alright?
Don't have that much time left.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I was supposed to kill him to save Sean.
So I had to kill someone as Ethan.
And I couldn't do it.
I had to kill someone to save
You're not the
Sean, but I
origami
couldn't.
killer, Ethan. You're not responsible for those murders.
So now Madison is like,
I can
oh,
prove it.
you're not the killer. But Ethan's like, I am the killer.
That
What are you
changes
saying?
nothing. Saving Sean is all that matters now.
Yes! Yes! Come on! Woohoo! Kiss, 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 kiss. Come on. There's just one thing about the game I don't like, and that's when they kiss. It's not good. Like this is not how you kiss in real life, right? Oh, is there gonna be tongue? There's gonna be tongue! Sorry, I'm still a girl, you know. But still, the kissing isn't right where it should be. Oh, but I love them. I really wish that this would. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. What? Nah. What? Oh no. Oh, damn. You know, at first I thought she was like a lesbian or something. But, oh my god. I wanted to, you know, it's just like so passionate. It's so good. Yeah, that's a game. Oh, sorry. Oh, damn. Hoopla. There it goes. Are these controls gonna be hard or not? Oh no, it's quite easy. Nice. And I'm just sitting here like I'm single. You know. Like I'm really just sitting there like I'm single. I hate this control. So can I manage to get it right? Ooh! And then they just, what? Okay. Like I said before, I'm like sitting here, single. And ooh, stop. She has my pickup. Bob. B or C. Doesn't matter. It's just this, you know. Who cares? Who cares? You know, when you plan and you're like, I love everything. So you're just continuing. I miss that. I'm gonna take a quick picture for my Snapchat. Like, I miss that. Just to say that I miss it. Oh, just laying together, trying to get some sleep. I miss it. I miss it so much. I wanna get big. So let's just zoom in for a bit. Nah! I was wrong. So wrong. Sorry for my kind of British soundings. Or hobbits. Or schmiegelits. How the fuck you may call it. I'm kind of curious if someone's gonna react to it. Especially someone. So I'm trying to like give him a few hints, like I'm ready, and I'm actually also not. But I think I'm really quite ready to move on. Yet I know I won't forget my relationship of 2 years. I won't. It was the best. It was also the worst. Well, not the worst. Let me tell you, not the worst. Definitely not. But it wasn't the best either. I really hate this now because like they've had sex. He hasn't had sex. I've had sex in a long time, I guess. Well, I don't have it either, but you know, I'm just like single and miss everything. Not sex, but like cuddling. I just miss the cuddling. And I fell in love, but it's not really answer. Then again, he gives me hints like he is into me, and then again, it's not. And now I read like he's in love with someone, and like with who? Just tell me who it is, because I've got to know if it's me or not, so I can move on as quickly as possible. And also so I can make myself ready for a new relationship. It's also weird. Everything is so weird. Like, is he not into me? I don't know. Why am I actually telling this live on gaming? This game has got me emotional. Like, I don't know. I've dated my best friend for like just not a month. I wish it was. Like, I really do. He doesn't. Let's wave the flag. Let's wave the flag. And I'm actually really waving, like, with a flag, but I don't have a flag in my hand, but like, I'm doing the movements. Yeah, I'm really weird, I know, sorry for that. I'm really gonna sit there and wait. I've been doing that my whole life. What else does in life?
Things might have worked out between us if circumstances had been different.
What?
She's the only person I can trust. But now I have to be alone to do what I have to do. I've already wasted too much time. I've got to get through this last trial. Only one more origami figure. Then I find my son. She's still asleep. No goodbyes, no explanations. I'll just leave before she wakes up.
Are you sure you want to do that? Let's just do that. Let's get much more comfortable. Damn, that like I wanted to. Oh. Just gonna look at it. I just got betrayed, right?
I should have guessed. All this time and I had no idea.
Ethan, what's the matter?
I thought I meant something to you.
Listen,
You're a pretty good nurse for a fucking journalist!
Ethan, I wanted to tell you, but...
What kind of article were you gonna write? My life with a serial killer? No. How I caught the origami killer. Maybe you'll get a book deal. I hope it was fucking worth it!
Ethan, it's not what you think.
You lied to me, Madison! All this time you fucking lied to me! I thought you wanted to help me, but you're only thinking of writing a fucking book!
Oh my god.
It's true.
I just fucked that girl, right?
I'm a journalist. And I knew that you were the father of the boy who had disappeared, and I wanted to write a story. But then I saw what you were going through to save your son. And I understood how much you love him. I wanted to tell you the truth, but I couldn't. I was afraid that you may not believe me. I was afraid that you'd ask me to go. All I want is for you to find your son alive. And when it's all over, I want to be with you.
Okay. I'm gonna forgive her.
I'm sorry, Ethan.
Because she's fucking hot.
I'm so sorry. You're leaving, aren't you?
It's the last origami figure. The last letters, then I'll know where Sean is.
Take care, Ethan.
I think it is Rainbow Lane, like,
I
levels
can't
were
lose
like,
you now.
beginning were not, so, I think it is Rainbow Lane. It was like R-A, don't know the rest, but she looks so good in her cheeks.
I'm gonna go find something to eat. Wait for me. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Sorry, I can only stare at her emotions.
I was so afraid he wouldn't believe me. Wrong move, idiot. I should have admitted everything earlier. We'll find his son and prove he's innocent. I'll be able to help him now that he knows who I am. Now we gotta find his son. And I think I know where to start looking. I think I'm starting to fall in love.
I think I'm starting to fall in love. She already did something with him, and now she's like, I think I'm starting to fall in love. What the hell, girl? You don't know you're already in love? Okay. Okay, to be honest, I'm not the same. I'm just someone think. No. I know. I'm in love with that guy. Biggest question is he in love with me? Or is he just in a game like everyone else these days? That's the biggest question. Question that really haunts my head. Is that because it's good?
Cops. They're looking for Ethan. It looks like a raid. Come on, what was the damn number? Come on. Pick up the phone.
Hello?
The cops. They're in the motel. You've got to get out of here.
Damn.
Come on, he's getting away! He's still on the move! Get him! He's making a run for it! He's on the balcony!
I'm really bad. Let's pick up the other thing.
Don't move! Don't move!
Lieutenant? I got it. Game over.
But I'm not the origami killer. Okay, so now I can waste some more time with the cops, right? Not even a killer. Lover boy. Ooh. Got a trophy. Because I forgave Madison. I'm so cute. You know, I'm a girl who's like, everyone deserves a second chance, especially when you're
My son's gonna die! You gotta save him! Please! Save my son! I beg you. You're his last chance. Save my son.
Mom, you already know who is the killer. It's Sean Shepard. I know what is this like to be innocent and being put in jail, so, or at least that's what's my life gonna be in a year. I hope it's gonna be a year, not a few months. But I still got that early into my head also. When I played this game, some shoots I had for fun. This is gonna be the future. You're gonna be put in jail. Something you didn't do. You're gonna be there. Maybe a year or 2 or 5, even more, maybe. And Boston, they don't need proof that you're guilty. They just think you're guilty, and if they're really, really sure of it, you're just gonna be in jail. For all you know, it's gonna be a few years, but it can be more, it can be less. You just never know. Kills me inside because I've done so much to get my life back. No, I
Lauren?
didn't, and
I'm
suddenly
sorry,
got back.
Scott.
You should have listened to me, Mr. Shelby. I told you to drop the investigation.
Your son is a serial killer. How many people does he have to kill before you turn him in?
Gordy has his faults, but he's still my son. You have no children, Mr. Shelby. You can't possibly understand.
Huh.
You leave me no choice.
So, I've got to tell you this. So, Gordy Kramer, he's a rich fuck. I really hate rich fucks. But this rich fuck has also a rich dad. And his dad really is like, oh, I've got to protect him. I've got to do everything for him. So, just bought him out of this case, will ya? Here's some money. And me, like, being Shelby, I was like, excuse me? You are not gonna buy me, huh? I'm not buyable. Fuck off. So, he's like super mad at me at the moment because I'm so close for arresting his dumb son, for arresting Gordy. Gordy is also a psychopath, like he isn't right in his brain. So I really gotta arrest him and get this case closed because I know it's Gordy Kramer. But he does all the killing like John Shepard or Steppard. What was his name again? Just like John. But John is dead, so that's that end. So, maybe he's just using this name. I don't know. I don't know what I think. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Your investigation is over. For good.
I hope Shelby's gone. What? This is enough. This is enough. I'm putting my hand up right now. This is enough. Both my hands, by the way. This is enough. Gordy Kramer is a killer. Why? He's in water. He's in fucking water. He's drowning at the moment, as we speak. He's drowning. Gordy Kramer will be the killer. I'm telling you, he will be the killer. This is so what the fuck at the moment, right?
Lauren! No! No! Shit!
Okay, so we gotta do some quick time events. Again, some sticking.
Goddamn fool. Nothing's gonna work if I don't switch on that ignition.
That wasn't that bad. So I just saved myself. Well, that's kind of clever. But Lauren is being pretty as bitch. So maybe it was a good thing. But then again, she didn't do anything about her life.
Bastard. I'm gonna kill him.
I still like Shelby because of his warm-hearted personality. I think more people should be like him when they are detective people or even cops. Because the word cop also, I can't drive. Yeah, so like that, how do you see? How do you feel about that? What's up? But I'm so used to you. Fuck off. Okay, next one. Oh, Balzinga. Oh, you too, bro. Oh, that was another gunshot. Oh. Okay, let's play as her again, Madison. I'm still gonna say it. Her eyes is just like Shody. So now we got even more, even less time. And that's not a good sentence. Whatever. There's less time for us to find.
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book. Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her, you know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
I'll be alright, thanks. So, now we're gonna look for Anne Shepard. I guess it's the mother. She lost a son. Whoa, 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 whoa. Orchids. Get it? Orchids. I don't know, but like walking into a clinic, I get the smell of a clinic in here. It's real weird. It's like I'm really walking into a clinic. I really hate.
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
I came to talk about your son, Mrs. Shepard.
My son? I have no son.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
Okay, she definitely has Alzheimer's.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
Mrs. Shepard, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
Okay, this isn't helping anything.
This woman might be the origami killer's mother. Must be some way to get her to remember. All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here. It'd take days, if not longer, to find the name of the family that adopted her son. Sean Mars would be dead by then. All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
I know what's her favorite. You know it too? It's gonna be the crane, right? What do you think? Is it gonna be the crane or not?
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
Nope, it's not a crane. This is something else. Wife doesn't know what she wants. Maybe it's the dog. Or the frog. I think it's more like the dog.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max. All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Seems to be working. She's remembering stuff.
Of course.
Gotta find something else to show her. All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
We will.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son, my little Johnny.
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them, always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
John might not be dead. I don't think he's dead. Maybe that's not Kramer kid. Oh, it's so weird now. It's so weird. Women, they see a mirror and they claim it. I'm fabulous.
Her memory is coming back. Don't stop now. Just remember.
Maybe I should just bring in the orchids. Let's do that. Let's bring in the orchids. No, they're gonna ask us. My own grandmother is suffering from it. So. But that's the whole life story.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
Is it Ethan? What the hell did she tell her? This is also what the fuck moments at my point. It is. Or it's... No. Or Blake. Can it be Blake? Okay. I'm just gonna calm down. It's just a game. Don't get so hooked up, girl.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Shaun Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
It's not the origami killer. Unless that's what Anne told Madison. Sniffing coke, isn't it? Okay, guys.
The killer's
This
name
is
is
a
here.
great
Somewhere
game.
in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Addiction to drugs. This is what it does to you.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you know what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous. It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it. The sword was already in Paco's office. It's got nothing to do with the killer. Two receipts from the same gas station. Might be near the killer's home. Ugh, that doesn't get us anywhere. The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around there. Not good enough. Gotta find a means of identifying the killer more precisely. The gun the killer left at the Blue Lagoon. Perhaps there's some way of tracing its history. Impounded in a police case 5 years ago. The gun is still supposed to be in police custody. Who checked it out? If not a cop. Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake! That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars. Cop. There's only one cop in that geoprofiling zone. Gotcha. He owns a warehouse on the docks. If I'm wrong, Sean Mars is dead.
Let's do this. Let's find Sean Mars. He knows. Nerds? Hey! I just got a trophy that says nerds. Like, hey. Oh, nice. I just got myself a trophy. I'm almost there, people. I'm almost there. And now Sean is like popping up on the screen. What? Oh no.
Come on, John. I'll get help. Just hang on. Go on, hurry. I think the water's rising. I'm hurrying. I'll be right back. Don't forget about this guy.
That kid. possible. Weird ways. Shelby the origami killer? What? Okay, this game really has me fucked up. If you don't want to know the ending, just stop right into the moment, because there will be so many spoilers right now. And yeah, Jackson. Well, what? See? Black girl? Okay, that was a little bit farther. Why did they put that in it? Will heat up kind of control. Will heat up kind of control. Oh god. This time my cat just like downloads things because it's way too hard. Like, I don't care, I'm sleeping. It's really adorable. Oh my god, it's way too hot, so I'm like really sweaty. But I'm doing sweaty my throat just like, and it's really hard with these thumbsticks. Oh, and the meat letting go. Yeah, I'm shining with that light in your eyes, sorry. I can't do this anymore. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay, let's just do this again. The coffee.
If it doesn't work this time, it's because of the cat. It was because of the cat. She was doing such a cute thing. Yes, it's all your fault this time! I'm gonna wash myself. No. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna wash myself, but oh, my leg. The game! I've said it before, I really hate that. Sorry. Yeah, the cat doesn't like the light. My PlayStation 4 controller. Extremely hard to do this, you know? How long have I tried to do this? I think it's just quite some time now. I've tried to do this. Now the cat's probably laughing at me. Thank questioning, like, what the hell is she doing? See if I can find out. Fuck it. I really don't understand this. Why isn't it working? Just pick like a knife. I'm really done with it, like, yeah. muscle. Okay, if you're watching this, just skip this paw because, you know. Oh my god! I think I've been doing this for 10 minutes or even more. So, if you're not watching this live, skip this one, honestly. Skip it, because it's not a when I'm saying it like, it's really, and my muscles aren't working quite well. Stupid. I think I'm just gonna call my brother. He's way better in this than I am. Let's just call him for a second. He's being stupid. Okay. Oh, yeah. Ja, ik heb je echt nodig. Ik ben hier echt al 10 minuten bezig. Please. Ah. Wat lukt dat niet? Yo! Okay, so he's not coming because he's playing Call of Duty. Great. That was too fast again. Or I have to let it go. Maybe it's that. Nope, it doesn't. It just controls it. It just controls. Ah! Yo! Hoe lang nog? You know what? I'm just gonna put here and wait till it works out, so don't have to waste that time. Bye.